assessing peacefulness, the GPI or Global Peace Index, produced by the Institute for Economics and Peace (IEP), investigates the extent to which the countries are involved in an ongoing domestic and international conflicts. It also seeks to evaluate the level of harmony or discord within a nation. 10 indicators broadly assess what might be described as a safety and security in society. The assertion is that low crime rates, minimal incidences of terrorist acts and violent demonstrations, harmonious relations with neighboring countries, a stable political scene and a small proportion of the population being internally displaced or refugees can be suggestive of peacefulness. For today's video, we are going to talk about the 5 safest countries. Denmark. Ranked 5th on the Global Peace Index, Denmark is one of the safest and happiest countries in the world. Denmark is one of the few countries where people report feeling safe at any time of day or night, even children. Denmark has a high level of equality and a strong sense of common responsibility for social welfare, 2 things that contribute to both Denmark's safety and happiness. Corruption is rare in business or politics, as honesty and trust are top priorities in Denmark. Denmark is also a welfare state, meaning that everyone receives services and perks that help them live comfortable lives. Everyone in Denmark has access to healthcare with no additional fees to them, tuition-free education, and the elderly are provided at-home care helpers. Austria. Austria is the 4th safest country in the world. In the 2019 rankings, Austria improved in several areas including increases to the UN peacekeeping funding, weapons exports, and a reduced terrorism impact. Austria, however, saw a deterioration in the likelihood of violent demonstrations indicator after the election of Sebastian Kurz People Party in October of 2017. Due to the country's political instability, social unrest has increased. Austria, otherwise, is a very safe country to visit. Serious crimes are uncommon, although people should be aware of pickpockets and purse snatchers. Additionally, Austria has been spared any major acts of terrorism. Portugal. Portugal comes in 3rd in the rankings of the most peaceful countries. In 2014, Portugal was ranked 18th in the world and has since made huge strides to be ranked 3rd. Unlike Iceland and New Zealand, Portugal has armed police. However, it seems that an increased police presence has resulted in a decreased crime rate in the country. In the past 6 years, Portugal has made an economic resurgence, decreasing its unemployment rate from over 17% to under 7%. Due in large part of its level of safety, Portugal is ranked as the best country for retirement in 2020 according to the annual Global Retirement Index. New Zealand. New Zealand is the 2nd safest country in the world. Like Iceland, New Zealand has a very low crime rate, especially violent crime. Theft, however, is a common occurrence, especially for tourists. New Zealand has no deadly animals, unlike its neighbor down under, Australia, which is known for having some dangerous wildlife. New Zealand's score slightly decreased from the year before due to the terror attack on 2 mosques in Christchurch on March 15, 2019, which killed 51 people. New Zealanders are generally open-minded and have laws in place to prevent abuse of anyone's freedom of speech or expression. Like Iceland, police in New Zealand do not carry personal firearms. Iceland. According to the Global Peace Index, Iceland is the safest country in the world for the 12th year in a row. Iceland is a Nordic nation with a relatively small population of 340,000. Iceland has a very low level of crime attributed to its high standard of living. Small population, strong social attitudes against crime, a high level of trust in their well-trained, highly educated police force, and a lack of tension between social and economic classes. Iceland does not have a military and the police do not carry firearms with them, only extendable batons and pepper spray. Iceland also has laws in place to guarantee equality, such as legal same-sex marriage and same-sex adoptions, religious freedom, and equal pay for men and women. If you're new here and you wanna hear more cool stories, just subscribe to this channel.